Hello lovelies, probably be a bit shouty today because the ringing's really loud and I've got my earplugs in. We've got a new moon coming up in Leo, which I feel is getting a bit fiery. Obviously it's time to release anything that no longer serves us. Stuff's coming to the surface for us to clear out. I am going to actually, because I feel like I'm bloody shouting and I don't like it. So yeah, there's lots coming up to the surface and it is the time for us to, you know, clear out. Let's get rid of these and shift our perspective, I feel. But let's see what the energy is for the collective from the fairies today. See if there's any messages. The gateways, what we could focus on. What would they like us to know? Handing down knowledge. So we have the Six of Pentacles. So this is giving and receiving in equal balance. This can be energy, this can be gifts, this can be, it's definitely, you know, we have the Knight of Wands. So this is something coming in. He's got his finger on his mouth. He's a little bit unsure, but he is the rebel. He is the I'm going to go and do it anyway because I'm full of fire. And this is this fiery energy that I'm feeling. But it feels, he's a little bit indecisive, but he has got a plan. He's going to march forward, and it is an energy of fire. So we've got the new moon coming up in Leo. So this could be news coming in, but whatever it is, it's in equal balance. It's either a gift, I need to put my glasses on, it's either a gift that's going to come to you, either through, you know, just energy-wise, giving and receiving in equal measures. So it feels like a gift. This Knight of Wands is coming forward with a gift. Let's see what else we get. Taking them out, it doesn't feel too bad. Okay, Oracle of the Fairies. Yeah, I've got a trigger and a kick up the arse to like get home, do what it is you're supposed to be doing. So, Six of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands. And we got two. Protection, you are fully protected. So, we have life energy. The happy fairy of sunshine brings lots of life-giving energy. This is source energy. She reminds you to shine your light and to reveal anything in the shadows that needs to be healed. So she's got her hands open. Source energy. We can do this at any given moment. Anytime we feel like we may have possibly given our power away or reacted, or we can, you know, put our hands out, open them up and say, I say personally, I demand any energy or frequency that doesn't belong to me be removed and mine be returned immediately, and click my fingers 3 times, and that just brings back your source energy and your power to yourself. But with the Six of Pentacles, it's equal balance. So what you're actually giving out light-wise is coming back in equal amounts. There's no lack here. So life energy and inspiration. Be prepared, as you'll soon receive a visit from the Fairy of Inspiration. Come dusk or dawn, she can call at any time. Well, this is possibly, where's he gone? Where's he gone? This is possibly that Knight of Wands, because he's contemplating. He's contemplating, he's thinking about something. The Knight of Wands normally is news coming in, fast movement forward, but this person or yourself with the Knave of Wands, it's a brand new idea. So it could be an inspirational idea that's coming in, which is going to be equal in balance with your life energy. So whatever it is that you put into this is going to be equal in balance. And it could be a gift coming in, is what I'm feeling. And then bottom of the deck there we have protection. So the life energy says about reveal anything in the shadows that needs to be healed, bringing it up to the light. Let's get another one. We are protected in that, whatever it is. Oh, let's get another one. So the Six of Pentacles can often represent gifts. These could be actual gifts, gifts of money, or it could be spiritual gifts. Gifts for doing spiritual work doesn't necessarily always mean getting paid. We get paid in different ways. Just as an example, I sort of put out what I want. I want a light flashing wand. I go down to the charity shop and there's one in there for $1.99. I see that as being gifted and manifesting, but the universe has gifted me with it because I'm going to use it. It's just an example. Maybe if I shut up, one might jump. Oh dear, what a day. Right, anything on the Six of Pentacles and the Knave of Wands? Here we go. Replenish. I'll come to that in a minute. So what have we got? Unexpected. This is something unexpected that could be coming in. And again, this is, there's two different dimensions going on here. She's in one world and she's looking into another. So she's seeing, you know, that there are unexpected gifts, if you like, or ways of seeing things. I mean, she's got her hat again. She's like, oh my God, look at that. I didn't expect that. I wasn't expecting to see that when I turned round this corner. So whatever it is that's coming in, something is definitely coming in. This inspirational idea, or, you know, this clearing out. This gift that's coming in, you don't see coming. Now, bottom of the deck, we've got the Five of Wands. This is a little bit, I've had a little bit of this morning. It's a little bit, it's a little bit combat energy. It's a little bit argumentative. I want to be right, blah, blah, you know. And often, even, you know, for myself, often at times we, when we say things like, it can come from an ego, it can come from wanting to be right, do you know what I mean? When none of us are right, you know, it's, but that is at the bottom of the deck. And that could be what needs shifting from the shadows, the Five of Wands, that need to get involved. I do it myself. I've got a big mouth. I can't shut up sometimes, you know what I mean? I just want to say what I think and, you know, and then afterwards think, yeah, okay. You know, that's Five of Wands energy, but it's a fiery energy. It's a combat energy. It's the thing that gets us up in the morning. So it's good for some things, but it also could be part of our shadow that we need to clear out. It's not always beneficial or necessary. And in doing that, you know, we are divinely protected always. And then bottom of the deck is replenish. So this is a time to you know, recharge, replenish, get some rest, go into dream world, see what's coming through from the other side. I mean, I've been bombarded by messages recently. It's just been one after the other. You know, dreaming about people, then seeing them. That's very good to know that you're in alignment, so that if you dream about someone and then you end up bumping into them, you know, you are where you're meant to be. But replenish. And replenish could also be, you know, hydrating. But replenish, moving away from this Five of Wands energy, because there is a lot of fiery energy out there at the moment. And we have to decide what's worth sort of getting involved in and what isn't. Okay, so I'm going to carry on going. Six of Pentacles, Knave of Wands, inspiration and life energy, and unexpected. So the Six of Pentacles, like I said, could be gifts coming in, but they might be unexpected. We don't see them coming, or it's having a different viewpoint. So let's keep going. So we've got the Lovers. Now the Lovers can represent partnerships, but the Lovers can also represent the divine masculine and the divine feminine within us. And it's about them entwining, being balanced out. And when we harmonise and be in alignment with our own divine masculine and feminine, that's when we're more likely to actually attract somebody that's also done the work with their divine masculine and feminine on the inside. It's not a what's the word? It's not you know, it's an energy, but it could also represent an actual partner or a partnership coming in. And then we've got the Three of Pentacles with the Sun at the bottom. So this is definitely bringing three things together. And like I said, these are gifts coming in. So they could be gifts of abilities that are coming online that are going to be used as in pentacle wise in the 3D material. This could be a partnership or business partnership coming in, and it's bringing these three things together. So we've got the Knight of Wands, the Lovers, and the Three of Pentacles, and the Six of Pentacles. So the Six and the Three of Pentacles makes 9. We've got the Sun card at the bottom, which is where I feel the energy is at the moment. And it's about harnessing that. It's powerful. We're being blasted at the moment. And it's about harnessing that powerful energy and deciding what we're going to use it for. You know, we can use it to get going with ideas. If we want to change the world, we have to create our own. Or we can carry on fighting something that's already gone, it's past, it's finished. But the Sun energy is like a blessing. But again, this feels like it's unexpected. It's like, I didn't see that. I didn't see that coming. Or I didn't know I could view things differently. Unexpected. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. What else have we got? Six of Pentacles, Knave of Wands, something coming in, a fiery energy coming in, or an idea. which is going to be equal in balance. So again, the Lovers is equal in balance. There's equal giving and receiving, but it could be business. But whatever it is, it's got the Sun energy behind it. So the Nine of Cups, this is a wish fulfillment. This is something manifested. I know it shows a couple there, but the Nine of Cups is different for everybody. We decide what we want in our Nine of Cups. My wish fulfillments might be completely different to yours, but this is something that has been manifested. It's a gift. It's because you've done the light work, the light energy. You've cleared, you know, not a problem facing the shadow, going in, clearing out, and have actually come out inspired from it. And, you know, maybe someone's seen that, but highly protected. But Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment coming in. And it's a judgment call. So this was a wake-up call. This was like, I hear you. I hear it. I can't sit in this, whatever it is. You know, it is the ta-da moment. It's like, I've just got to, I've got to shift. I've got to shift from whatever it is that I'm in. Judgment can also represent a rebirth. But it's definitely the wake-up call. The trumpets have called. You've heard the calling. I'm going to get going. And you know, everything I do now is in equal balance, giving and receiving, whether that be time, energy. You know, it's all in equal balance, which is helping with, obviously, keeping your life energy at an equal balance. And manifesting, if we're too if we haven't replenished, if we've given out too much, we haven't got enough to share. So we have the Six of Swords moving on to calmer waters. They're not looking back. We've already gone through whatever that is that we've gone through. We're not looking backwards because we're not going that way. We see castles in the sky. We're moving towards that. They're kind of, they've only just turned round though, so they're facing each other. So this is something that's only just literally shifted. They haven't actually got their backs completely turned and moving forward, but they've changed their focus. And I think that's the most important thing, is their focus has changed and they're about to move forward on into calmer waters. And what jumped out with that was the moon. So like I said, we've got the new moon coming up in a couple of days, and it's in Leo, but we've had that full moon in Capricorn, and that was massive. I mean, that a hell of a lot of us went into the shadow and had to do a lot of work in clearing out, like it says here, life force, but emptying out. So that came out with the Six of Swords. So there was something in between the full moon and now this new moon that has shifted our focus. Even though we haven't actually started moving towards, we are looking in the right direction. We're not looking behind us, we're moving forward. I do hate it when I haven't got a top on because I get all sticky. And again, it's unexpected. They weren't expecting to be able to see things. It's a different viewpoint, if you like. Oh my God, look over there, there's a castle. We didn't see that, we didn't know. It's unexpected and it's coming in. It's coming in because everything has fallen into equal balance of giving and receiving, time, energy, worth, trust, reliability, whatever it is. I'm not happy at this job, I'm going to leave it because I'm not being seen, because I'm not being paid enough, whatever it is that this Six of Pentacles has gone, I am open to receiving life force energy. It was a wake-up call. It is a wake-up call, but you're divinely protected. Anything else? So yeah, Five of Pentacles, not feeling like, you know, that's lack, was lack. I'm not satisfied. I'm not satisfied at my job. I'm not satisfied where I am. I'm not satisfied with what's going on around me. I'm going to change it. And it could have been the Knave of Wands that, you know, came in with this new idea, but it was definitely a wake-up call. I can't carry on like this. You know, when lack is loss of, you know, there's not equal balance of giving and receiving, whatever that may be. What have we got here? So the Ace of Swords is clarity. This is a truth. Hi, darling. This is a truth. Something pierced through. A truth. It was a clarity. Something came to light. The sword, it shines light, truth, on any situation where there's been doubt or confusion, and it pierces through that rose. And what it does is it could be a new thought, or it could be a new way of thinking. This whole illuminating bit behind it is like a dada. It's like I've just I see the truth in this situation, or whatever it is. So I'm going to take up my sword. I'm going to use this sword to move forward. Well, let's have a look, see what it fell out with. So the Seven of Cups, there was a lot of indecisiveness. There was a lot of options. What she's doing there is she's lots of options come in, and these also could be distractions as well. So lots of options, distractions come in, and what she's doing is she's looking at each cup, and she's examining what's in this cup. What are you offering me? What is this offering me? Whether it be an experience, an opportunity, an emotional commitment, and she's deciding, I'm not gonna actually, you know, I mean, she could have all 7 cups, or she could turn around and say, no, I don't want any. But there was some clarity that came during this, I'm making decisions about where I'm going forward. And then boom, that could have been the wake-up call. So at the bottom of the deck, we've got the Hermit. This took going into the dark. This could have taken some alone time. This is like, I don't want to be out there. I don't want to be mingling. I need to be on my own. I need to find some peace, because there's something in that darkness or lone time that I'm going to bring to light. I'm going to go in and find it. I'm going to go in and find my own light. And it was completion. It was the world is completion. I'm on the top of the world looking down on creation. I always get that song, but it is like, it's the crown chakra. With the crown on top of the world, it's like a boom, 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 and then the crown chakra opens. You've actually gone through a whole cycle of completion, which could have been something that was, you know, brought to light with this life energy, inspiration, you know, clearing out the shadows, and then boom, your crown chakra comes on form. What have we got bottom of the deck? We've got the Queen of Wands. Now the Queen of Wands is the divine feminine who doesn't have a problem. I mean, again, wands, it's fire energy. It's you know, the creative energy that we need to use to manifest what it is that we want to bring into the world. But this is a process. It's a slow, you know, it's intentional. I'm going to go into the hermit mode. I'm going to look at my shadow. I'm going to do the work that's needed. I'm going to come back into the world, and I am going to manifest using what I've learned to create the reality that I want. But this is the completion of that, and it's the divine feminine in that wand, and it has taken this equal balance of giving and receiving energy, if knowing when you've got enough energy to give out and to receive back. But like I said, there's a gift coming in, and it's unexpected, an unexpected gift. And then we've got justice at the bottom of the deck. So again, that's balancing the scales. She's blindfolded. She's got this sword of truth in her hand. Well, she's mastered it, but she's blindfolded, so she's weighing up. And those scales could have anything from you know, emotional stuff on it to what's mine, what's not mine. Where am I giving, where am I not receiving? But that she's blindfolded because she's using her intuition to decide where is the balance, and she's got the sword out to cut ties with anything that's not in alignment or in balance with where she is, what she's doing. You know, I'm saying she, but I mean, this is just justice. This is, you know, it's all, I don't believe in karma. I don't go down that road of that, but this is like letting go of anything that is not in alignment, that tips the scales. So, and that this is you know, good coming up to the new moon in Leo, because it is, I can see so much fiery energy out there. But if we redirected it, imagine what we could do with that. Imagine, you know, how inspiring we could be in creating something new without replaying these old patterns, if you like. You know, it's gone, it's done. Just clear it out, get rid of it. Right, we're going to go to the labyrinth fairies, because they're very... Ooh, chucking things about. They're very on point, and see what it says. But again, there's this huge band of protection around. I wanted to just highlight that. Let's see what the labyrinth fairies. Six of Pentacles, receiving gifts. Possibly a new idea that's come in. Yes, the maiden. So, I'm going to cover her, I think she's all right, but the maiden represents this brand new energy. 1 and 4 is 5, but it's change. So, here she is. The maiden signifies new beginnings and growth. You couldn't ask for a more auspicious card than this if you're beginning something new. Spontaneity, joy, growth, exhilaration and promise for the future are signified here. We must note that in the early stages of any process there is vulnerability, and a need for protection, shelter and guidance. But there is also a magical impetus towards beginning, but I can't say the word, growth. Trust the process, but take care of the details as well. The maiden is also the inner child who needs to be under supervision of a competent inner adult in order for her to feel secure and loved. She is not happy when we spoil her. Consider what's growing in your life. Make a list of your hopes and dreams and plans. Look for growth within you and think about how you can cherish and nurture that. Bless the growth you see around you. Beautiful. Let's have another one. So again, that would come after a completion cycle. Endings and beginnings. That's a wrap. I've wrapped that up. Whatever it was. Because the clarity came through. Justice came through. The Six of Pentacles, like I say, is equal balance of giving and receiving. Oh, the topsy-turvies. And L'Homme the Poet. So let's have a look at the topsy-turvies, 51. So many to remember here. They've each got their own little story, but like I say, they are like the labyrinth. It's the guy who actually wrote the labyrinth that wrote these. In a reading, the Turvit suggests that things need to be looked at from another angle. We need to back off from our emotional entanglement and look anew. Much of the apparent confusion about the issue is caused by a faulty viewpoint. Get the opinions of honest others and then re-look at your own defensiveness and denial, which may be causing much difficulty. Try imagining that you're looking at the situation from the point of view of each of the others involved. This is not an exercise in deciding how the other ought to see things, but in discovering how they really do. Words like "you ought to see that" are not useful at this time. If the Turvit's card turns up and another point of view does not really readily suggest itself, it may be useful to draw another card for further information, or you might choose to do another reading addressing that issue independently. Remember to pause, to listen for hints from the Turvits themselves. They are experts in the field. But again, it's having that's what I want to get back to. This clarity is, and the Judgment card is like, da-da! Look, she's got these three, da-da! Her crown chakra has come open. She's in flow with her life energy. Her hands are open to receiving. Now this clarity that's come through is, I've got it in my hands, it's this unexpected way of actually, look, they haven't moved yet, but they've unexpectedly turned their heads and they're looking in a different direction. And that's what she's doing. She's viewing things from a different perspective, from her world into another world, if you like. But it's just, you take what you like from the cards. They're both looking at castles, you know. So I think that's what the Turvits was trying to say. And we had the L'Homme le Poet, number 29. 29, where is he? Right, he's an odd one. When Tamom turns up in a reading, his presence suggests that youthful spirits and energy abound. This is a time to do exciting things and to tackle projects you've been wanting to do, but for which you perhaps felt you didn't have the time or energy. It may even be the time to write about them, but you probably need to do them first. He often shows up in a reading for people who have a talent and inclination for writing, poetry, adventure, fantasy, or anything else. Possibly the only thing he ever gets very serious about is his writing, and he will spend all the time he needs searching for just the right word. Speaking and writing with conviction and sincerity, and the ability to persuade others are indicated by Tom's presence, along with an outpouring of ideas. So that's that Knave of Wands coming in with the fiery energy of new ideas. You may also find yourself thinking about romance and deciding you want more of it in your life. This doesn't necessarily mean looking for someone new. It might well involve putting some romantic fizz into a relationship that's become overly routine. But we did have the Lovers, so yeah, that's a possibility. Let's keep going. So yeah, new moon in Leo coming up. There is a lot of fiery energy, and I think, yeah, we need to just decide where we're going to focus it, put it. Unexpected, the Maiden, and gifts coming in. But it's definitely equal. It's definitely equal in balance, or the message is, or the opportunity is to open your hands in receiving. Six of Pentacles moved into an energy of knowing when it's received. The fairy who was kissed by the pixies. This sounds quite romantic as well. Number 21. Maybe there's love coming in. Love is in the air. Everywhere I look around. I need to move the camera so that the boys, the kids, they won't be happy with me. Where are we? Right. Oh, wow. What can I say? Love, sweet love. Accept it, burnish it up, add to it and pass it on. The presence of the fairy who was kissed by the pixies suggests giving and receiving love and intimacy in any of a wide variety of relationships. She gives notice that this is a time to open and heal our hearts. Different aspects of life may well be flowing happily together, healing separations and hurts from the past. Bonding may take place and deep feelings emerge. Changes for the better may occur in all aspects of life, but especially in relationships, which may be deepening and becoming richer. You may be experiencing love therapy for opening the heart as a new relationship begins and old ones develop. Enjoy. So yeah, heart chakra. And then number 3 is Guardian of the Gate. So again, you know, the Guardian of the Gate is about, this is an opportunity if we choose to have it. This is what's available to us. Passage to a new life, openings and gatekeeping. Here we go. Drawing this card indicates that a passage is being made to the beginning of something new in our lives. It speaks of new opportunities and new openings. Passing through this gate may lead to a physical journey, a mental or emotional one, a journey of the spirit, which always leads to adventure. This gateway will also lead to significant change in our lives. The passage through such a gate changes us. The gate we face may not seem like much. The decision to enter may not seem a matter of great moment. But the presence of the guardian of the gate tells us that something important is happening. It indicates that going forward through the gate is no small thing, but something to be approached with awareness and prayerfulness. We are embarking on a new phase of our lives, and there will be no going back once the gate has been passed. That is the kind of transition the guardian of the gate leads us to, always to irrevocable change. We may, of course, ask the guardian of the gate for guidance and protection. That came through right at the beginning. The job of the gatekeeper or gatekeeper's assistant is merely to open the gate, not to push people through it. I must remind myself of that. But yeah, so, and also we've got the Lion's Gate coming up, which the 8 portal, and apparently it's going to, you know, like, I mean, the energies are off the scale at the minute. But it's all in equal balance. You might have to go back. I'll do some tags after I've posted it, and but it feels new. There's something new coming in, and it's because we've gone in and done the work and healed. This masculine and feminine everything seems to be balanced and in alignment, and the Queen of Wands does that. Justice, balanced, in alignment. 6 of Pentacles, balanced, in alignment. The World, they're both balanced. And then again we've got the 6 of Wands moving forward. See how they're all equal, they're all in balance with each other, which is this life force energy. Okay, so I'm going to close with a rose. It's over there. Next time remind me to move the camera, because I don't think Tom and Josh are going to be happy with their fucking miserable school faces. They hated it, both of them. They didn't like having their picture taken together. I don't think they're going to be happy being on YouTube. Oh dear. Right, close with a rose. Turn this ship around today. There we go. Close with a rose. What message do we have from the roses? Temple of the Rose, ancient power, expression, activation, and scarlet codes. Be open to receiving. It's all coming in. It's all coming down. You see, they've got their hands up, and she's got her hands out open. There are codes, scarlet codes coming in. I love you lots.